Good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Willie of Crossroads Church, and this is our Wednesday devotional. And I'm in our home, my wife and I's house, the living room. Our family is behind us because it is freezing outside. It is, I think, 12 degrees outside, which is like minus 10 centigrade, and there's ice everywhere, snow everywhere, so we're going to pray, give the devotional from our house, and you're going to be in your house or wherever you are, and we're going to pray together, because nothing can stop prayer. Not the weather, not an oppressive government, not our health. Nothing can stop us from praying, and that's the amazing thing about prayer. And today I want to talk to you about the danger of fretting. The danger of fretting. We look at Psalm 37. And fretting is a word that's similar to anxiety, danger of anxiety, but fretting is even worse than anxiety when it kind of takes over. You know, we all can get anxious about things at times, and then we learn to deal with it, we learn to trust God and put it aside. But fretting is when it becomes like a constant type of thing. We become visibly worried constantly. And the word actually refers to a wearing away. Like if you take something rubber and rub it against concrete, it'll start wearing away. So the danger of fretting for a follower of Jesus, or for anybody, is that it will wear you away. It will destroy you. It'll destroy your life. And so Psalm 37 is about fretting. And that tells me right away the Bible is real for me. It's real for real life. It's not make-believe life. And it's written by King David, a man after God's own heart. So he, King David, a follower of Jesus, dedicated to God, he battled with fretting. So that tells me, it's something I'm going to have to battle with. So Psalm 37 is written to tell us how to battle fretting, because it's dangerous. It will destroy you. It will eat you up. It will eat up your spiritual life. Worry will destroy you. So he starts out by saying this in verse 1. Do not fret. Okay, so it's like a command. Do not fret. It says, do not fret because of those who are evil. And many times what he is talking about, and we all do it, is we see people who are evil. They're doing wrong. And yet they seem to be prospering in life. They have money. They have a happy family. They have this, that, but they don't have any concern about God. And then those who are following God, those who are seeking God, you got problems here, problems there, and then you start thinking, why is this person who doesn't even care about God, why don't they have any problems like me? And we start fretting about those who are evil. Fretting, do not fret. So he said, don't do that. Don't do that. But the Bible doesn't only tell us not to do things, it tells us how not to do things. Isn't that great? It's one thing you say, don't do that. Like if you put a chocolate cake there and you said, don't eat that. That's fine, but I'm going to eat it. You have to tell me, how can I not eat that? Probably throw it away. I said, do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious of those who do wrong. And then he says, and this is why you can do it. For like the grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will soon die away. So he gives us a change of perspective. Yes, it may look like that green plant is flourishing now, but it's going to be dried up in a few months and it's going to be gone. Yes, it may look like that person who's doing evil, and I'm not going to give you any examples and get into all kinds of problems, but it looks like that person who's doing evil, whether they're a leader, whether they're this or whether they're that, an ex-spouse, so it looks like they're doing evil, but God changes our perspective. They will soon fade away like a green plant. They will wither like the grass. So that change your perspective. God will bring vindication. God will bring vindication, and he will right every wrong. So not right now. He's patient. He doesn't want them to perish. He wants them to turn to Christ also. But we have perspective, so I don't have to fret and say, God's going to take care of that. God will take care of that. It's guaranteed. The evil will not prosper forever. And then he tells us what to do. That's what I love about the Bible. It tells us what not to do, but it gives us what to replace it with. So I call it replacement therapy. Don't do this, instead do this. And that's much easier for me than just trying not to do something. So I learned to do something. And in verse 3 it says, trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you desires of your heart. So trust in God that he's going to bring vindication to whatever problem you're going through. Maybe a spouse who's hurt you, and they're prospering, and you're suffering, and they're not following God, and you're following God. Trust in the Lord, and you do good. You do right in your life. Continue doing right. Take delight in the Lord. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do this. He'll make your righteousness shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. There's that word. God will bring vindication. It's not what's going on now that matters. It's what's going to happen at the end that matters. And then he said, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. We have to wait for God's vindication. Don't take matters into your own hands, and don't fret. God can take care of it. If I know, like I trust my wife 100%, I know she's going to do something, and I don't see it yet, but I trust she's going to do it. She's going to do it. And I don't fret about it. And I wait patiently. Then he says, verse 8, refrain from anger, turn from wrath, do not fret, it only leads to evil. That's the danger. You'll get angry. You'll take matters in your own hands, and it'll lead to you doing evil. Then again, he changes that perspective. For those who are evil will be destroyed, but those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. Play the movie forward. Play the movie forward. Don't get up and leave in the midst of the movie. Don't give up in the middle of the movie. Don't make decisions in the middle of the movie. Wait till the end. Trust in the Lord now. Do good. Delight yourself in the Lord. Refrain from anger. Do not fret. Do not fret. So I know that's what I need. I need that all the time to remind myself. And that Psalm 37, is one of my favorite Psalms of all times. So I hope that encourages you, and I hope that strengthens you in your walk, and I encourage you to read it. And now we're going to have a time of prayer, and I put some prayer points down below, and what we're going to pray for here, and I encourage you to do that also. Maybe you want to just pray a prayer of surrender for a personal situation you're going through. Surrendering and trusting God for it. If that's fretting is bothering you right now, pray that prayer of surrender. Leave it to God. Read Psalm 37. Turn it into a prayer for yourself. And then we're going to pray here for many young people in high school and college and young adults to start to follow Jesus. My wife and I were driving yesterday. We were driving by Clifton High School, which is where we live. It has over 3,000, I think 3,100 students. And there was a traffic jam. We were on Colfax Avenue. There was a traffic jam because so many students were coming out. Over 3,000. And I just had like I wouldn't say a vision, but an idea that, wow, imagine if all of these young people followed Jesus. You have a movement that would change the world. So let's pray that young people will come to follow Jesus. Let's pray, secondly, for workers for the harvest among young people. That people will be interested, even just one-on-one, with people in your life, young people, bringing them to Christ. And then lastly, we're going to pray here at Crossroads Church for the young adult worship night, which is this Friday at 7 p.m., that many young adults would come and that movement would be sparked, and many of those young people that we saw coming out of Clifton High School would be coming to Christ and turning their lives to Christ. So this is Pastor Willie. Thank you for joining us in our living room today for prayer. We're going to pray right now. If you need prayer, just leave a comment or an instant message, and we'll be happy to pray for you. God bless you.